one last tip that we have for you with Champagne with Bob and Dan. I believe it's about CAM.
Yes.
And CAM and percentage rent. Some people might be they are in a restaurant or they want to open a restaurant, and usually on restaurants the landlord would want a percentage rent. What a percentage rent is a percentage of your sales after a certain amount of money that you made, they take. Usually it's like 3%. So if you made $1,000 that week, anything above $1,000, they're gonna take 3% of. And what a lot of people don't know is you can negotiate that fee. Just because they say they want X amount of percent doesn't mean that they can get it. You can omit that period.
Yeah.
Right?
In my past experience, it's not just restaurant, entertainment, salons, anything with high volume. Some landlord, and it's usually in a location that's prime location.
Right.
They will okay to a certain amount of rent, but they want a piece of your business too. And how they want a piece of your business too, they're gonna collect in addition to their rent.
A percentage
of
your sales.
Of your sale, gross or net?
It's after a certain.
It's usually gross sale.
So
some people do gross sale. Did you know that what he's saying, you can negotiate that in the very beginning, depending in the circumstance or the position that landlord is in. And if your landlord is watching this, I'm so sorry. But I am financing for the borrower, which is the tenant. I have to inform my borrower, not your tenant, that you can, the tenant, can negotiate that percentage to be reduced or none at all.
And if you're a landlord, rest assured, what we're trying to do is get two parties to come together to terms, which works out best for both parties. If you're a landlord want an absurd amount of percentage rate, you're not going to get a tenant anyways. So obviously we have to negotiate to get that tenant in there. Yes?
I just don't understand is why landlord want a piece of the business when they're doing well. That means I want to do well as a tenant, but why would a landlord want a piece of my money income to part of the rent? I just don't get that. As a bank lender, I want you to pay off the loan first. Can you negotiate that? Pay off the loan first before you pay out the landlord amount of money? Because that's a whole chunk. I've seen a lot of leases that they take 3 to 6%.
And remember, everything is negotiable on the tenant side and the landlord side. What I am here to do is to get both parties to come to terms that both parties are happy with. So that being said, contact me and I'll help you out.
I'm saying is, that's a lot of things that you're asking for as a landlord when you represent landlord. You can negotiate downward or none at all. Or you know what? If you want me to stay a little longer, then reduce the amount. Hey, can you negotiate that in the middle of the lease?
Anything can be amended.
Yep. If not, then you can move out. But then the cost of moving out costs so much more. That's the only problem.
Everything is negotiable from start, during, and even at the end. It's just during the middle or at the end, it's a little bit tougher. But if you're a good tenant and they're a good landlord and something is not, both sides are not happy, you gotta just reach out and ask a question or reach out and see what you can come up with, because both sides obviously want to stay. So if you're unhappy, you're gonna do shitty business. I should have said that. I mean, you're
okay. No.
If both sides are unhappy, it's just not gonna work out in the long run. And then as a landlord, the landlord wants that person in there as long as they can, because moving out and all that stuff costs both sides money, and it's just a big headache.
It's just like a marriage, right? Someone's gonna take, and don't give. We don't want that. We don't want people just take, and don't give. Talk about relationship. That's our tip for tonight or today. So
one more.
Guys.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's one more. Triple net.
That's part. No. That's gonna be the next part.
Okay. Tune in then.